another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that split, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go win like I'm trained.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that split, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. On my face like it's lemonade. Day 6, fall and you let go. But I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah, look at me, at the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yet a part of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. You take from the rich and the poor and us.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Where there ain't no love.
Alright. Let me go change the elite settings. This was a different owner besides me. He transferred over he just transferred over his owner rights to me, so we're gonna go on all Madden competitive. Outside there's a war going on in your front lawn. Black Hawk see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising, abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising. Thinking, what type of knowledge gon' sink in? Life gives you limits and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive or dead before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quenching my inner rage when it takes center stage way before they pour it on my grave. Minute Maid, let it set my soul ablaze. On each and every way, put me in the water for the save. They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They don't know my name, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my
Tonight, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Jared Goff and the Los Angeles Rams taking on Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Rams. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
And one of the things that I think that Derek Carr has really improved in doing since college, his ability to stay in the pocket, things swirling around him, find the right guy, and deliver.
Hey, what's up, Jeremy?
Accuracy. Derek Carr has great touch when he throws the football.
Throwing on first down is Carr.
Oh, he was wide open on that.
He's at the 30, the 20, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Hunter Renfrow.
That was terrible.
75 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
Lining up for the extra point.
Wow, first play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out come the Rams, and at the controls, the former Cal Bear standing at 6'4", quarterback Jared Goff.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense and see how things settle in.
Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete.
He should have hit that.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. But once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Jefferson.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
And 10 yards to go.
And the throw is going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
The Raiders take over first down 10 at the Rams.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And a solid run down inside the 30.
The Raider ball carrier.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And they'll get this down to the 10. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
This is
Well, he's at the 1-yard line.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and inches.
From the gun, it's Carr. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller there to make the grab. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8-ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Let me go. Let's do this.
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it go. Now I get it go. Now I get it go. Now I get it go.
Prime time over grind game, overtime's up. Play my cards, dealt my hand, ain't really no time for luck. Either you got it, you don't. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my team on my back, did what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag. Copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss. Stand 10 toes on your feet. I could never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 4 Giottos on the truck. I had a dream and it's stuck. Living my life cause we young. Looking back so I be hella low key. But contrary to belief, loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turned me to a beast. I'm off the chain, I'm off the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately, I've been scheming against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, but how you gon' act?
Do I want to use Wrestle? Do I want to use Titans? Hey, 007.
Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch you skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, out the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding since a youngin'. They told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a youngin', since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother. I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you. The type of dreams that they sell you. That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother.
It's the NFL on EA
Oh,
Sports.
we got a
as we're in
Baltimore
the
Ravens
inner harbor of
bandwagon fan.
Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Cleveland Browns. Cody Parkey now ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Hold on a minute. I gotta put a QB spy on your ass because I know you're gonna run tomorrow. I'm not
First
stupid.
carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State.
You're running with Lamar.
Every time they even thought about
I caught it.
Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
3rd and 2.
From the gun, Jackson looking for
Give
speed,
me
and
that.
it's intercepted.
Thank you. Come again. Touchdown.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, it was third down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off
They
the
did get
field.
off. They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Ravens, nothing.
Parkey adds the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That goes for a gain of 31.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense over-committing. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. 7 yards, the pickup there.
First down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And this winds up a pickup.
Yeah, Lamar, you better lay it down somewhere.
39-yard line.
This is how offensive coordinators earn their money. He throws ahead of the curve after first down.
Got 7 yards first down play, but then you get stuffed there on second down, maybe just a yard out of it. Now your advantage is evaporated. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. First carry now for Gus Edwards. And he won't
Better
be
take your
close
field
to
goal.
a first down as he runs into a wall.
Be smart.
Right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 39 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Thank you, Juglet.
25-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they were in a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
That's just the start.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 51 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead.
Parkey lining up for the extra point.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this.
Let me leave this party. Then let me set up a different one.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
He ain't going nowhere. Lay it down.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. On second down,
Yep, lay down. Lay down, Dobbins. You ain't going nowhere.
1 yard gain up to the 26.
What's up, KY?
Nothing much, just live streaming some football.
Oh, yeah?
Also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way,
Sweet,
too.
sweet, sweet.
How many times I gotta tell you? Oh,
And he's taken down.
you're not running with Lamar either, asshole.
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
You just wake up, you sound like you just woke up.
The punter Cook who sends it away.
No, I got you on going through my phone.
Fielded just inside the 30.
I've been up for a little bit.
I've been up since 4:30 this morning.
As well, 13 yards. And the
That's about what time I went to bed.
First and 10.
At their own 43-yard line.
I think we got up at
The
1:30,
drive
but
about to get started, and they're hoping to
I
redo
started
the
watching
efforts of the
some
last
other
drive when they got
TV
into the end
stuff, so
zone.
I was just watching some movies around 4:30. I was like, do I want to get on and game with anybody at 4:30 in the morning? And I was like, nah.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
Like, who wants to game with me at 4:30 in the morning? Who wants to listen to my mouth?
I don't know. You might find. You'd be surprised, though.
He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30.
Well, he don't know how to use the Ravens defense because his Ravens defense sucks.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground?
Oh, you talking about a stream on a game?
Yeah, his defense sucks. He has not been able to stop my guy yet. He's been getting so many first downs.
Call it 8 yards. And it's second and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice
I know the
run.
Bucks and Packers play today at 2.
I ain't gonna be watching it though.
Blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great
Yeah, it
Remember,
works.
today's my stepdad's birthday. Oh look, I think I made him rage quit. I think he's gonna leave.
turn to the side.
Oh, he caught a timeout. Never mind.
Their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining.
I done made him rage quit.
In this second quarter.
Damn.
I know 007 was got off before anybody.
Yeah,
actually, I got off before 007. That's the thing.
They'll run for it.
Yeah, he got off about maybe 30 minutes
He gets
after
the
you.
first down here as he's taken down at the 24. A third down
Okay.
gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Can't remember.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Say what?
I said there's 2 minutes on the clock remaining.
We'll have all the highlights and
Yeah.
analysis of this first half of play.
That didn't help you, and he did it. I just got
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns.
Now the score is about to be 21-7.
Nick Chubb with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns
I'm telling you, don't play me when it comes to football.
Always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
I never played any football games, believe it
To
or
have
not,
that
on
good feeling
video games.
as the game moves on. Just think about halftime.
I started playing football back when Calvin Johnson was on the cover.
I get some more, and it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And that one
No, I don't know who that is.
back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 24.
I'm old school. Like Cherry Bradshaw, Refrigerator Perry. Well, of course, I know Tom Brady and a few new ones now, but you know what I'm saying.
No, I'm sorry. Calvin Johnson was on Madden 13. I've been playing Madden since Madden 08.
You can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist.
Oh,
guys.
please.
He doesn't even exist. He's not in the
That's intercepted right there. What? You couldn't hold on to it?
No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
That's something you don't do with Lamar. You don't throw deep. Lamar's not a
An incomplete pass leads to second
deep
and 10
catcher.
from the 25.
he's not a very good deep throw passer.
Throwing again. Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he takes
Who you think gonna win today? Packers or Bucks?
I think it's going to be the Bucks. And then it's going to be the Bills over the Chiefs, and then the Bills are going to beat the Bucks in the Super Bowl.
I don't know. Chiefs are pretty strong too, though.
But I've come to figure out how the WWE Royal Rumble is going to play out this year. You want to hear my predictions?
All right, go ahead.
So it's gonna number 30 is gonna be coming to the ring, and it's gonna be Jey Uso. But Roman Reigns earlier in the night lost the title to Kevin Owens, and
I hate Kevin Owens.
Roman Reigns is gonna take Jey Uso's number 30 spot, and Jey Uso is gonna cost Roman Reigns the match by tossing him out of the ring. And your winner of the match will either be Shinsuke Nakamura or Daniel Bryan. I prefer Shinsuke winning it, though. Gotta be honest.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
He don't want to have a neck injury. He's kin to Bree, ain't he? I mean, he's married to Bree, ain't he?
He's married to Bree.
Yeah, did John Cena and Nicole ever get married?
They did, but they have split up since then.
Oh.
Because Nikki wanted a baby, John Cena didn't want one.
Oh, yeah, well, I knew that. Because John Cena grew up hard, you know?
Yeah.
I know he signed a prenup. I know they were talking about it. The last I seen on the episode of Bellows, you know? So they were still going to do they were talking about doing a prenup. So that's why I was asking. I didn't know. I haven't seen no more of it. Because like I said, I only got it today. I don't have kids.
Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
They raised prices.
Add 6 to their lead.
Yep, gas prices are going to be like $5, $8 something, probably.
To continue to build on their lead.
I mean,
they know that
gas prices are already going up.
They decided to try their best to get one.
Well, hell, he also stopped the wall being built too, so that's 11 million people at a job.
Their league, but there is a flag on the play.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
So instead of helping the economy, he's hurting the economy.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off.
You think about it, man. 11 million people. 11 million people.
Yep.
And that'll carry
lost their
over
jobs.
The back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
I mean, well, we need the oil. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we need the oil. Yes, we do.
We need the oil. We need the wall.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it
I mean,
first
hell,
and 10.
everybody else busts their ass to do it the right way to come over. You know what I'm saying? Why can't they? Why everybody else get the same way?
To get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And they run the option on 2nd down. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Sheldon Richardson able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Myself, we're talking about the illegal immigrants. Well, I think illegal immigrants that there needs to be fingerprinted, have their blood drawn for DNA testing. You know.
Set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
That's just my opinion.
I mean, there was illegal immigrants here before everything ever happened. So, I mean, you know, as it stands, united we stand, divided we fall.
Yeah, I know. We're about to fall.
Yeah, we're about to fall. One thing that we all need to get along with is white people and, you know, and others. They need to get along and don't cause any kind of harm. Like, there was a case yesterday that I was reading that a white guy, and this is the reason why there's so many people on the sex offender list, because of what they do and their nasty habitats. And I was looking on there, and I came across my friend from high school that was on there. And I was like, well, he got what he deserved. Nasty bastard.
Stops shy of the 45 despite some powerful running.
You know what his bail rate set out at?
It'll be 2nd and 6.
$5,000 bucks. I ain't paying that crap. He can serve his time for what he did.
Sustained runs, taking their time and making it.
You do the crime, you serve the time.
On 2nd down. And he's got some space here. And he takes
that is true.
Down almost all the way to the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But
well, like our nation's falling apart, really, and it's gonna fall apart these next 4 years. Nobody's gonna equally agree on stuff.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
And whatever liberties and rights we have, these next 4 years are going to be complete hell for us. I mean, if there's people already losing jobs, and that's hurting the economy, that's not helping it. And the president just saying it's supposed to help the economy, not destroy it.
So 1st and 10, and
if anything happens to our economy,
second half blowout material. Now Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On the carry, it's Chubb. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Here's Mayfield. He'll find Bryant, his tight end. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Oh, excuse me.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns add on to their lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball
I
to their
missed
tight
it.
end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we've seen both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really missed the boat on me.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
You're welcome, Juggler.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Now Jackson. Bryant with a catch right side. And he'll take it into the end zone.
He got him.
Ravens touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Ravens cut into that lead.
Justin Tucker.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Mayfield on first down. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. He's got a man. Complete. 20. 10.
They should have put a stamp on me in the locker room.
All the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Odell Beckham.
72 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes it can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
On the counter now, it's Dobbins. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
I don't know what kind of play that was.
23 yards on the tuck and run.
Baltimore Ravens.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he is
I don't even know what kind of play he's running there.
Touchdown.
Still don't matter if he's not going to win.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Here's Jackson. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
When it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
First down, Mayfield. Odell Beckham
Prime time,
Jr.
baby.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. Touchdown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
Lining up.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
47.
Parkey with the extra point, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away.
From the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
Now an option play on second down. Throw right side taken in by the tight end Bryant.
Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up. On second down, Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That one good for 10 yards. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he's taken down This will be a Brown sack. The sack coming from Adrian Claiborne off the edge. Jackson now operating from the gun. He may try and run for this. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And they'll work this down to the...
It's okay, I've won. He's going to leave.
Tackled there. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They go play action now. Jackson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And now it's 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Jackson on 1st down, looking for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Marquise Brown, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Jackson now off the bootleg. Escaping the pressure right.
Back to Brown, this time complete.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
Final score, Browns 40.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
All right, and that's gonna do it. I am out of here. Goodbye, buddy.